Aries, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you your May 2021 love reading. Now this is a collective reading, so please just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. Wow. If you haven't already, please check out my Facebook page, By Luna's Light. That is where I do live readings and weekly pick a pile readings every Sunday to see what your week ahead will look like. And I also have a Instagram account, By Luna's Light Tarot, where I do daily inspirations and pick a card readings. All right, I'm going to open up your reading today with the Angel Tarot cards. Angels and guides, please come forward. What do my Aries need to know in regards to their love life for May 2021? Okay, bottom of the deck is Page of Earth. Scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Interesting. So financial issues, if they have been, are going to be reconciled at this time. So good news about your financial matters. It could be starting a new job for some of you, or going back to school, which will ultimately bring you more financial stability in the long run. Either way, there is something coming in. It could be money that you didn't know was going to come in. And I feel like that's going to take some weight off of your shoulders in regards to your relationship as well. So we have the Knight of Earth as your first card. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, and a guardian angel. Now the Knight of Earth is all about someone coming in who is very dependable, very loyal, as you know, this is all saying loyal and dedicated. This is someone who is wanting to commit, or who is already in a commitment with you. Take that as it resonates. Someone who wants to work towards the future with you. And this could even be your energy where you're wanting this, where you're wanting to really work towards a more stable, tangible future. Getting your ducks in a row, really focusing on your financial commitments and working those things out first. Now we have 10 of Fire. Too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. I feel like you're stressing about your finances, and it's really putting a weight on your relationship in May. They're saying that it's too much work. Like there's too much burden on your shoulders in regards to your finances, and it's time to reach out for help with that. Now we have the Star card. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. On the right path. The Star is also about healing. So if this financial issue for some of you is really weighing on your relationship and weighing on your shoulders, this is good news coming. Happy times. And it says make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. So that could be really making long-term plans that ultimately help your financial situation and build you up for a more sturdy foundation for the future. Okay, I'm going to choose some of the Psychic Tarot of the Heart now. Alright, angels and guides, what do my Aries need to know in regards to their love life for May 2021? One more card, please. bottom of the deck, Sacral Chakra. This is all about creativity, intimacy as well. So there could be some intimacy issues coming up for you and your partner. And this is all about womanhood and your woman center, really connecting to your own self. If you're identifying as a woman, this is definitely where you really reconnect with your maternal side. Could be time to get creative though, right? So your first card was reach out. This doesn't surprise me because there's a lot of burdens surrounding finances on your shoulders. It's time to reach out and ask for help. I know that is not an easy thing to do. It is extremely difficult for people to accept help. We're all ready to be the first ones to jump up and give help, to help people out. But when it comes to being vulnerable and receiving help, that is a whole different story. It's time to let go of the pride and allow people that really care about you to help build you up, to help you during this difficult time. What did I say? Here's giving and receiving. So yeah, it's time to receive because you have always been a giver, right? And now that you need to receive, you need to be open to receiving. There needs to be a good balance of like giving and receiving, because if you're always giving and not being able to receive, that doesn't give the people around you the opportunity to give as well. Sometimes people need to give, you know? So it's all about balance. It's all about allowing this flow to come into you to help you during this time. And help is not a bad word. It's not a swear word. Help is a good thing. We're a community, right? You do need to rely on other people to survive sometimes, as much as you might not want to. All right, daydreams and decisions. So this is the 7 of Cups, basically, and it's saying that there are a lot of options out there. You just, your daydreams are able to come to fruition if you give them the opportunity to do so. So see where your mind takes you. Where is your thought process going when you're thinking about where you want to be? And start making decisions towards that. Start taking action. And we have success and growth. There you go. So this is like the 8 of Pentacles coming forward, where you're growing, you're putting your money and your efforts towards the future. You're really starting to see the success from your hard work. And that money is not going to be an issue so much anymore, because you're starting to buckle down and focus on working towards a much better future. Okay, I'm going to open up your reading with the Osho Zen Tarot. Tarot reading. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Aries. What do my Aries need to know in regards to their love life for May 2021? One more card. So I had 3 over there. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is nothingness. So this is the Hierophant card, all about higher commitment and soul lessons. So higher commitment could be a marriage, it could be a long-term commitment with someone, or this could simply be that there are a lot of lessons that need to be learned right now, especially in the void. The void is a very dark place where you're forced to focus on major traumas. So that could be kind of the goal here, is to focus on healing a lot of major traumas that are really making you feel unbalanced at this time, that are really surfacing for you. Okay, so we have, the first card is the King of Cups, healing. Emotional healing is at the forefront here. Now you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or this is your energy where you're needing to heal something that has been a long-standing trauma or pain in your life. They're really focusing on the solar plexus and the crown chakra. So the solar plexus is all about your confidence center, your gut feelings, your personal energy center. That's where you just know who you are. And your crown chakra is all about thought processes, things that you were taught and learned as a child, perhaps. It's all about connecting to the divine as well, receiving insight, but ultimately where you're overthinking, things. And it's funny, I didn't even look at the second card yet, but what came up was letting go of the past, like letting go of the thoughts that are hurting you from the past. And the next card is clinging to the past. So there is a lot of grief and disappointment from the past that are surfacing. This could be, again, childhood trauma that has needed to be addressed for a long time, but is now surfacing. Ultimately, because you have the time and the tools to address it. Now, the Five of Cups is also about disappointments, as in like focusing on the negative instead of realizing what you have left, what there's still left in your life. So it could be a lot of pessimism surrounding this situation right now. And I just want to point out too, with this card, someone is shoving their head in a box in this card, which ultimately says someone is refusing to see. Someone is refusing to look at something in the past, or where they are now, because they're clinging to the past. Now we have the Miser, which is 4 of Pentacles. Someone is really holding a lot in, really holding on to, like penny pinching, really holding on to their money out of fear that they don't have enough, but also someone who is really holding everything in fear of opening up and allowing people to see just what's going on within them. It's a defense mechanism to really put on a facade that everything is okay, but really they're not opening up. You're not opening up and letting people in at this time. Now we have Morality, which is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Or this is your energy where you are not communicating with anyone at this time. You are shutting yourself out. You're not speaking your truth. You're not seeing things clearly. And that's a dark place to be in with all of this, because it isolates you. It's isolating you from those who are truly there to help you and that care about you. And I know, I feel like you want to do this all on your own. Like you feel like you don't want people to see the truth. Simply out of shame, maybe. And this could be in regards to the finances, right? But ultimately you do need to let people in to help you, because they're there to help take that 10 of Wands off your shoulders. And it will feel so much better when you are able to rely on these people in your life that truly love you, and when you are able to relinquish some of that burden off of your shoulders. It's not an easy step to admit that you need help in some form, in some way, in any form or way. But it's momentary when you relinquish that control. It's only a moment where it feels like you are completely vulnerable. And then all of a sudden people come in and help you and start making baby step progresses towards your future. And then you can start to feel like you're more in control again. And not just of like your own life, but in the direction of where you're wanting to go. Now we have the High Priestess here. And that's all about following your intuition, seeing things from a different, higher perspective. Seeing where you can go with this instead of where you're at or where you're going to stay. You don't need to stay in that predicament. You can change your future. You just have to envision it. That's where that daydreams and decisions comes in too. Envision a better future for yourself. Now we have the 10 of Pentacles here. So there is your abundance coming in. There's financial security, there's stability, there's long-term commitment, there's so much. There's so much stability here for you, and it's after you're able to open up to people and to work hard towards something. Now we have awareness. This is completely opening yourself up and being vulnerable, taking off that mask as I was talking about, and bringing down those walls. And number 7 is the Chariot, which is success over obstacles. So when you are willing to open yourself up again, to take off that veil that is there to hide yourself from other people, when you're able to step out into your truth and be vulnerable, that's when you're going to find the most success over all these obstacles that you're feeling right now. Now we have change in the reverse. This is the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny card. It's in delay right now because you're needing to take those first steps. So there is destiny coming in, divine timing. There's fortune coming in, but it's in delay because they do need you. Spirit needs to see that you are ready to be vulnerable and to take that first step. Now we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, going with the flow. So you're not really feeling like you're able to go with the flow just yet. You're needing more structure. You're needing to take more control than anything. And that's probably a good thing in this regard. You're needing to take more control in this way. Yes, be vulnerable, but take more action towards bettering your future. And these 3 came out together. So we have the Lovers card. You could be dealing with a twin flame. Maybe you're even hiding all of this from them, and it's weighing on the relationship like crazy. So we have the Lovers. We have 10 of Cups, pure happiness, pure joy, pure love, and 2 dolphins. I think dolphins mate for life as well, which makes sense with the Lovers card there. And we have the Creator, which is the King of Fire, King of Wands, sorry. This is your energy, or you could be dealing with another fire sign, another Aries or Leo, Sagittarius. But this is confidence again in your relationship, confidence in your happiness, in your love together, in your connection, reestablishing that fire within for each other. It just takes settling this issue, healing this trauma, and moving forward. So I'm going to choose I'm going to use the the Rider-Waite holographic edition to clarify the cards on the table here. All right. Why is the King of Cups here for my Aries? And the Death card. Interesting. So there is an ending here to this emotion, to these emotions. The Death card is all about endings to make way for new beginnings. So I feel like you're finally doing the work. You're finally doing the work to heal yourself and your emotions, to move forward in your life. Clinging to the past with the Two of Cups. Okay, so there could be some relationship issues here, or it could be that some form of trauma in your past is really affecting your relationship, is really being brought forward and is kind of putting a wall between you two, withholding you from truly opening up to them or being vulnerable to them. Now we have the Four of Pentacles and Temperance in reverse. So things are unbalanced right now in your relationship. But Temperance is also about compromise and patience. And right now it's in the reverse. So you're not compromising at this time with someone. You're not able to find common ground with your person because you're very shut out. You're shutting yourself out from them. You're withholding your finances. You're withholding your emotions. You're just building a wall around yourself, and it's causing a lot of issues. So we have the Queen of Cups, or Queen of Swords in reverse. You're not communicating right now. You're kind of at a stalemate. Perhaps you're not talking to your person right now, or you're not speaking your truth with them, and you're feeling stuck. You're feeling conflicted, like you don't know how to speak your truth to them. Or it could be that you guys are just not seeing eye to eye right now. There's a lot of conflict surrounding your relationship in May. Now we have Inner Voice, the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is all about intuition, seeing things from a different, higher perspective. And we have the Four of Wands, which is all about stability, all about an engagement, or basically halfway to a marriage card. So I feel like you're seeing things differently in regards to your relationship right now. You're not seeing it being very stable for you. You're just not, you're trusting your intuition and saying, I truly do love this person. I have a lot of love for this person, but I'm not feeling stable in this right now. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So the Knight of Wands is typically someone who is very, in the upright, is someone who's in and out, in and out, in and out, non-committal, just doesn't know how to settle down. This could be your energy where maybe you're feeling antsy settling down. I mean, you have the Ten of Pentacles, so you've been in a long-term commitment, and it could just be that, not that you're being a player or anything, but it could be that you're feeling very antsy in this relationship and you're not used to being so settled down in a relationship. Perhaps, but with you in the reverse, it could be that you're now starting to feel more secure in this and you're feeling okay with settling down. Take that as it resonates. We have Awareness, the Chariot card, success over obstacles. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe the obstacle here is commitment. Or the obstacle here actually could also be your finances. That you're not seeing this financial abundance. Maybe you're not financially secure enough right now, and that is what you're trying to overcome. That is the major concern here that is on the forefront. Now we have Change, the Destiny card in reverse. There's a heartbreak coming. I feel like And with the Destiny card in reverse, it's all about divine timing. So there's a delay in some sort of breakup, I feel like. I feel like you're getting antsy in this relationship. You're not quite sure, like you do love this person, but there's something here that is just not compelling you to stay. You're used to having your freedom and doing things on your own, and even if you've been in a relationship with this person for quite some time, I feel like a part of you needs that freedom to roam and do things as you please. And I feel like you've been in this relationship for quite some time and you haven't had that freedom, so to speak. You haven't, it's just been safe and you need more excitement. So now you're wanting change, and they're I mean, it's in delay, but it is coming, and it could cause some heartbreak. This change is coming. If that doesn't resonate, it could be too that your partner is needing a change, perhaps from all this stress of finances. I mean, ultimately, finances can weigh really hard on a relationship. So there could be some sort of breakup in the future. Now we have going with the flow in the reverse. So Ace of Cups, not wanting a new relationship because it's in the reverse, needing more control in your own life. And we have the Star in reverse. The Star in the upright is all about healing. It's all about wish fulfillment, like wishing on a star, but it's in the reverse. So I feel like you're kind of avoiding a new relationship. You're avoiding healing this relationship. You're needing to kind of step back from this relationship. Now we have the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, and the Creator. We have the Page of Swords. It feel like you're blocking someone out here. You're blocking out your counterpart. Why is the Ten of Cups here? And the Queen of Cups. You're focusing on your emotions. I feel like you are wanting more emotional stability, and that cutting them out for the time being is helping with that. Yeah, no communication, no change. You're just kind of, you're blocking them out. Whew. Overall energy, bottom of the deck, is the Eight of Swords. You're feeling out of control of your life. With the overall energy of the Hierophant. The Hierophant, again, is higher commitment. So that could be the marriage card or a long-term commitment. And you're feeling very constricted by it. You're feeling out of control of your own life, like you can't even make any of these choices on your own or decisions on your own. Like you're very, very constricted by this. Okay, so I'm going to choose a couple of the Twin Flame Journey Oracle for you guys. I feel like that's the major lesson in May, is realizing if you need space from your partner to figure this all out, like your finances, your emotions, then that's kind of going to be the theme here. Oh, look at that. Bottom of the deck, divine timing. That's going to be the theme here for your healing. We have numbing. So be careful. You could be numbing your emotions right now with alcohol, drugs, some sort of band-aid, or even just pretending like they're not there. You're just kind of shoving them down. We have barrier. Yep, that's like the Four of Pentacles. You have a barrier between you and your person or other people in your life. There's a closed door there and you're not letting anyone in. I feel like you're going into hermit mode because you need to do all this healing, and you're just like, stay back. I can't do all this right now. Purge your emotions Once you purge the emotions from the past, from your childhood, it's going to ripple out into your life in a much more positive way. So purging all that does not belong in your life anymore, that is holding you back emotionally. Free will, there's that freedom that you want, right? The free will and freedom to do what you please and to just be you. It can get restricting sometimes in a relationship. Yeah, and overall energy, bottom of the deck is karmic partner. So there's definitely karma here that needs to be dealt with, that needs to be learned, that needs to be healed. And it's definitely coming to light with that full moon. It's definitely surfacing now that lessons need to be learned from this relationship. All right, Aries, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated for you at all, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.